Alright guys, I'm back. It is Celebi Salad. Again, I'm back with another commentary, a new battle with some random guy on Smoking Battle Finder. His name's Max35 whatnot, Drago, whatever. So basically I come in with my Scorpion, he brings in his Torkoal. I'm starting to set up the Toxic Spikes and he hits me with an Overheat, but then he switches out to his Dragon, his Charizard, and I try to get off my last layer of Toxic Spikes, and he ends up killing my Scorpion anyway. I didn't really care about that, but I'm kind of talking really fast, so I don't really care. Anyway, I bring in my Purple Nurple, or my Pinsir, and hit him with the Stone Edge. Since I am Choice Bandit, however, I need to keep using that, so whatever he brings in, I'm pretty sure I can do a good amount of damage. And he brings in the Heracross, and thanks to Toxic Spikes, I get the poison on him already. So now I'm locked into my Stone Edge, but his counter did a lot of damage, so I needed to switch out to my Charizard. And he figured he could take me out with the Mega Horn on my Pinsir, but I predicted that he would use a physical move, so I changed to my Charizard, because I knew he couldn't do that much damage to me. So I ended up doing the Flamethrower to his Torkoal. I'm like, what? It did a lot of damage. I was like, dang, Charizard's awesome! And he used Dragon Rage, and I'm like, oh, that did do a lot. So I figured I'd just keep on going for the Flamethrower since it did so much to begin with, and it ends up bringing out his Torkoal. So things are looking pretty good for me so far. He brings in a Kingdra, and I'm like, oh, you much? Okay, let's see how this goes. So he brings out the OU Kingdra, and I'm like, okay, I got this NU team. He uses the Oxzuka after getting the Dragon Rage, or Dragon Dance up. So I bring in my Cradily because I figured I could hit him with a move and he would be scared, so switch out to someone else. I figured I could Confuse Ray anything that comes in anyway. So he starts using a Sky Attack with Zarkiops, and luckily I get the hit on the Confuse Ray after my Stone Edge misses the first time, but the second time I hit, the Stone Edge is enough to take it down. So yeah, get your bird Pokemon out of here. So bring in the Heracross because he could definitely kill me with the Bug move, and that does get a one-hit KO on me. And I didn't really care at this point. I was like, alright, I took down one Pokemon, I might as well leave him for Death Father so I can bring in my Pinsir and use a Serpent Power on him. And I thought that was going to do a lot much more than it did, so that was kind of a fail. And now he brings down both my Pokemon, so I'm like, oh, this is kind of not looking very well. So this is where I bring in my Dusclops, just so I can get some damage on him, bring in the Nightshade and hit him down to health, but he brings out his Kingdra back. And I use the Nightshade anyway just to hit whatever comes in, and this is going to work out well for me because his OU Pokemon is going to die from that. So his Kingdra is not a threat anymore. Now he brings in his Mightyena, and this might be a problem because he's dark against Ghost, so he definitely has the advantage. But it doesn't kill me with the Bite, and so I get off the Confuse Ray on him. But he wants to get rid of the Confuse Ray, so he switches out back to his Heracross and starts to leave him for Death Fodder, so his Mightyena can come in fresh with no Confuse. So he brings in his Mightyena, and he looks like he's about to like sweep my team, but I do have one Pokemon left after that Bite. I let the Ghost die because he didn't really do anything. So I bring in my Fracture. I'm like, okay, I should be able to do this. He gets a Bite, and then he gets a critical hit. And I'm like, what? And then I do the Outrage, and I miss! And what the heck? Sucker Punch? Oh, how did I live that? And I just won. Wow. That was amazing. That was such a close battle. But thanks for the battle, Josiah, or Max356 something Drago. But whatever, that's the battle. It was a good NU battle, even though he had one OU Pokemon, but I really like that. I like battles that come down the grind, and that's all. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.